A lot of you guys ask me why sometimes I like looking around. You know, it is dogs, it is different types of animals. Sometimes it's even gang stalkers. So sometimes I have to be sure that I scan my surroundings. When you're wounded and unhealed, you are living in your lowest version. You attract a certain type of people, you radiate a certain frequency of energy that is very low vibrational. Listen to me, chosen ones, share the video. Now, I'm not saying there's a problem with being wounded or unhealed. We have gone through stuff, we have all experienced different stuff. It's the cycle of life, okay? But then there comes a time when you say, okay, how about we do some healing on ourselves? So what do? You start to heal. Now, when you heal, on that journey, you're shedding so much dead weight. You're removing, let's say, for example, a lot of things about yourself you never really liked, you no longer like, you're shedding skin, you're shedding the dead weight. If you ask me, I will tell you it is not easy. It's a tough journey. It's not pretty. Now, and then there's people that have always been around you. There's always been family members, friends, associates. There's been these workmates. Much love and respect to them. No hard feelings. But now you gotta go. Where are you going? You're going out there to work on yourself. The things that no longer resonate with you, you let them go. Okay? Did you used to enjoy those pubs? No more. Let it go. You was a dancer? No. Where you want to go? There's not going to be a lot of dancing. You let it go. That neighbor who used to scream at you, you know, backbiting, smearing your name, you release. In some case scenarios, you even leave your vicinity entirely. Now, the people that is around you, they was there for a reason. You have got to listen very closely to other ones. Those people that was there for a particular reason. Number one, you had something to offer. Okay? You had something to offer. There is something they could get from you. Number two, they was attracted to the broken version of you. So it is the energy that you had, you possessed at the time, that drew those kind of individuals. A lot of you guys ask yourself questions. Oh, this narcissist, where did they come from? Let me tell you something. You need to understand, guys, the energy you radiate is the one that pulls in a certain type of people. Are you following? Now, they was drawn to the wounded version of you. Not that you was a bad person, you wasn't even toxic, but you was wounded. A person that is wounded radiates a certain frequency, and it can also attract energy vampires. So you say, okay, I do start the healing, let me do the work. You start doing the work. Bit by bit, one step at a time, resilience. You put in the work, regardless. And then the time comes, a lot of you guys ask me why sometimes I like looking around. You know, it is dogs, it is different types of animals. Sometimes it's even gang stalkers. So sometimes I have to be sure that I scan my surroundings. So anyway, you put in the work, you heal, and then the time comes and you feel, okay, I've done the work. I'm now comfortable because everybody that didn't belong at the time was gone. You remove them, you got them out of the way. You have nothing to do with them. Much love, respect. I will love you from a distance. Look after yourself. I'll be fine. Are we following? Now, it's been years, let's say about 3 years, maybe 2, maybe 4. And now you feel like, okay, I've been doing this work on myself. So where is the other people that have been doing the work? Where are they? Yes, you could have met a couple of them, not a lot of them, because we all understand that not many people heal. So you could run into some of them, 1 or 2. They've been on their journey, maybe they're still on their journey. You share your experiences together, but then a majority of the people, they're still broken. A majority of the people that you're meeting, they're still wounded. So what do? One step at a time, you're like, okay, you're going to have to do it on your own. You're going to have to stay on your own. You're going to have to protect your peace. You're going to have to protect your own personal space. So what really happens is you're now getting an influx of individuals from your past. They're swinging back in. All of a sudden, you haven't talked for years. You haven't seen them 3, 4 years. It's been many years ago. Now they're coming back in. And you're thinking, okay, this is not making any sense. Now, when they come back in, they are now telling you the same things that you discussed many years ago. Oh, there was this DJ that came in town. There was this new designer cloth that they brought out, is out in the shop now. There's this new, the neighbor bought a new car. Are you guys following those stories? Oh, the neighbor bought a new car. I'm trying to sit. Now you've already healed and you're thinking, so what does the neighbor's car got to do with me? What does the car got to do with me? The car has nothing to do with you. Because all these things is energy. You already understand this. And like you can actually get any car that you desire to have. BMW, okay. Mercedes, yes. Yeah. So now you understand the difference because now you know how to pull in these things. It is easy for you to pull them in because you understand energy. But you see these people that are from the past, for them all their life was all about who was driving the best car, who was dating the best girl in town, who was the most handsome man in town, those kind of things. You have already outgrown that stuff. Are we together? Hey, vlogging. I told you that I like vlogging. You have already outgrown that energy. It has nothing to do with you. Now these people, they're starting to come in. They're telling you old stories. They're reminding you of the past. Oh, you know, do you remember when we used to do this? Do you remember when we used to go to the neighbors? Do you remember when we used to play in the streets? Do you remember when we used to do that? That was beautiful at the time. It was okay. It's not that you don't recognize your past, but now you understand it's no longer part of you. I was reached out by somebody that I gave a present so many years ago. And this individual told me, oh, um, I would like to give back that present. That present we're talking about, I gave it away 15 years ago. Are you guys following? Spiritual warfare, ladies and gentlemen, is real. When we're talking about these things, you think we are taking a piece or something. It's real. Okay? So the person said, oh, that thing you gave me many years ago, I want to return it. I want to give it back to you. So I told this person, I say, this was a present. You took it many, many years ago. We have never talked about these things. And then my life went on. I healed. And then I disconnected from this person. And now they're talking about a present that they want to return to me. I said, no. That present, it is connected to the older version of me. You see, that's where I'm coming from. It is connected to the older version of me. It was many years ago. I've already forgotten about these things. I have moved on. No need to remind me. Take it. If you don't like it, give it to who likes it. Give it to charity. It didn't matter. That's exactly what I told this person, and the person was very triggered. So when a person tries to revisit your past, they come in with those things that describe your past. But they don't believe, or they don't even think in their mind that you have already outgrown that past. You have already moved from that past for a reason. You have outgrown that version of you. So they come in now to remind you about the older version of you. And this can be in so many scenarios. So a lot of times when these old people come into your life, it's raining. So what do we do, guys? Do we go and find shelter somewhere? Where do we shelter? Where do we shelter? Maybe I need to go under a tree or something. So anyway, the people that come in from your past, they can only remember that older version of you. They don't know the new version of you. They don't know that you've outgrown that person that you used to be. So they don't want to accept that you have already moved on from that version of you. You have grown into a different version of you. And that is what they cannot swallow. They cannot accept that. Okay? So those individuals miss that person. They meet that person that you used to be. Because now they don't know who you are. They have not seen you for so many years. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you've been up to. And now they remember the person that you used to be so many years ago, and they miss that version of you. They want to reconnect with that version of you. But that version of you no longer lives within you. The version is long gone, ladies and gentlemen. You have already evolved. You're no longer the same person, and these people can't accept that. So that is where these issues begin of hatred, where people now start to hate you for nothing. Oh, now they are so proud. Now they think they are the best. They are this and they are that. Now they start to say all these things. They take it very personal. They don't understand that it's just you that is growing. You have grown. You no longer want to be that person you used to be. You want to evolve so that you can live better. You have already lived that life of karmic lifestyle, karmic cycles. You have outdone those karmic cycles. You want to be a better person. And for them, they want to reattach that energy because you went many years ago. You used to go and smoke weed somewhere. You used to visit the pubs. You used to do this and you used to do that. And they want to remind themselves of that version of you. So they try to come back in so they can convince you. If they can step back in and you're going to keep on running through those cycles. So that's when you know that you're being tested by the universe. It is when you know that you're going through a test. When older people start coming in, I could have even done a whole video on this. When older people start to come in and they're reminding you of those things that you've left behind, The version of you that you have already outgrown, that is when you know that you're being tested, because where you are going compared to where you have been, there are two different lifestyles. And for you to fully step into the newest version of you, you already have to eliminate and completely forget about the older version of you. I'm not saying these things take 1 day or two. They don't take 24 hours. It's a lot of work, ladies and gentlemen. When you have healed, you already understand it is too much work to heal. But you have still sacrificed yourself to do the work. You have decided to do the work. You understand it's hard, but you have decided to do it because there's no other way around it. So it is just going to be a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen, when you're evolving, that you're going to start to discover people that are trying to reattach themselves to your energy. They can't believe that that version of you is gone. They miss that version of you with passion. They can't believe that that version of you they used to know, that used to make them comfortable, the one that used to massage their ego, they cannot believe that the version is gone. So they miss that person. They want to reconnect themselves to that person that you used to be. But the person doesn't exist anymore. The person is already gone. That person passed away many years ago. So when you see a lot of times people coming to reattach, sometimes it's just because they miss you. But you know, they not only do they miss you as a person, but they also miss that version of you that you used to be. So they are looking around searching for it. So many of them they are coming in and they're telling, "Oh, did you see? Mother did this, uncle said that, the neighbor did this, and this one said that." The old things you used to say, familiar conversations and stuff like that, it doesn't exist anymore. You've left that behind. You have outgrown it. They cannot process this in their mind. It's very, very hard for them to process. So it's normally painful when you are growing spiritually. It's painful, not for you, for the people, not only for you, for also the people that you're leaving behind. It is exactly, it's extremely excruciating for them, you know, because the time comes where you're too healed, and you're too healed for them. You know, you really love them, but you was hoping that maybe they would join you. But this is a solo journey. You're supposed to go on your own, walk alone. You're hoping and you're wishing that they could have been with you on this journey. You guys walk together, you heal together. But that wasn't possible. It couldn't happen because they are not there yet. So that is when you know, ladies and gentlemen, that spiritual growth is not for everybody. I've already told you so many times. It is not something for everyone. It is something that can only be understood and done by a certain group of people, few people. Because if it was possible for everybody to evolve and grow, everybody, the whole entire planet would have evolved. But out of 100 people, you can only find only one that is going to do the work to evolve. Maybe even 2, maybe 10. Is why you hear people telling you things like, it's lonely at the top. So that's what they mean when they say it's lonely at the top. They are trying to tell you that it's lonely because not everybody has done this journey. Not everybody has done so much work on themselves. A lot of people are still stuck in the same place they used to be. And after 10 years, you're still going to find that same version of them, even sometime worse. You know? So in my experience, what I believe, having been on this journey for a while, what I now believe is that for a person to outgrow their older self, to get out from their lowest self, lowest nature into their highest nature, they have to go through an ego death. Is what I'm believing now. They have to go through ego death. The ego has got to die. You know, you cannot go in this journey with the ego. It's why sometimes I meet people and I'm talking to people and people are like, "Oh, you're so arrogant, you're too proud. Oh, take it, dump it down a little bit." You know, they want you to dump it down a little bit because maybe sometimes you're talking things. So sometimes you may be on the journey and you meet people who tell you like, "Oh, you're just saying it as it is because you don't have an ego." Yes, there's an ego, but I mean not that kind of ego you used to have many years ago. So you break it down a little bit. And when the ego leaves the body, the fear leaves with that ego. So now you're coming out of the shell. and you are able to do things and express yourself in your most authentic nature. So when you're authentic, you're going to say things flat. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, how will they feel? You can't say that. This and this. That one is not allowed. But a person without an ego, you don't understand what is allowed and what is not. You just say something what is true. It's just the truth, so you say it or you do it. Okay? So evolving and growing, ladies and gentlemen, like I've told you, is not for everyone. It's a tough journey. It's not a piece of cake. But when you walk that walk, ladies and gentlemen, it's worth every mile. So let us know what you think about the video. I just wanted to motivate you. Fortunately, the rain has gone. The universe has allowed me to do this video until the end. And, thank you, universe. Like, share, and subscribe. You already know I love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I will see you guys in my next one. Denzomos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.